Hey, what's up? So I wanted to watch this video together so that I could provide a bit of commentary and explain some of the important points.
Does your undergraduate reputation matter for medical school admissions? It's a bit complicated. The answer is both yes and just take a lot of fun. What's going on? There have been a handful of interesting recent economic studies examining the effect of faith and success. A recent study by Global found that there was no relationship between close activity and performance. However, there was a significant relationship between the these women delayed marriage, delayed kids, and formed the workforce longer than 7
So to discuss that briefly, what he's saying is women who went to more selective schools, more prestigious, they had a reputation for having higher SAT scores from their applicants, and more of their students graduated than on average. Those women turned out to be more career focused. And so that is a bit of a finding that says that right off the bat, women are benefited by going to more prestigious schools.
Chetty et al. In 2017 found that lower income students at elite schools had a higher chance of reaching the top 1% in earnings compared to those at public universities. In a broader sense, these data suggest that if you're affluent, Caucasian, and male, the effect of college prestige is minimal. After all, you're likely to be more connected than a less affluent minority student, which is exactly why elite colleges have a larger effect on those who are not rich, not white, and are not men.
All right, so this is the main point I want to go over. So if we go back to this screen, we'll notice he says that if you have all three of these markers, if you are both affluent, so middle class or higher, upper middle class pretty much, you have money, you're white and you're a man, then the type of school that you go to does not truly matter. So you could go to community college, you could go to a public university like the University of Pittsburgh, or you could go to a private university like Duquesne University. And ultimately, that doesn't have an impact on your future. It just depends on how well you do at those schools and sort of what you make of your time there. How connected do you become to get you to those opportunities that you want? But in this case, he's saying that if you have if you are missing at least one of those three characteristics, so if you are not rich, if you are not a man, and if you are not white, you will have a greater impact by going to a more prestigious school. Now, this screen right here specifically says that if you're missing all three of those markers, you're not rich, you are all three, not rich, not white, and not a man, then that the impact of going to a prestigious school matters the most to you. But there are varying degrees of how important that is based on if you have 1, 2, or 3 of those markers. So keep that in mind. I'm absolutely not advocating and saying that you need to go to a prestigious school. It's just something that you need to be aware of in order to have the most impact on your future. So this video is particularly focused on medical school students. So if you are interested in getting into medical school after you get your bachelor's degree, then you should definitely watch the whole video. However, the points that he makes about school in general, when he's not talking specifically about medical school, definitely apply to everyone. So we're going to watch kind of the end results of the video.
Diego, a top 15 program over some more prestigious or elite programs because I know I would get a solid education. And it's a terrifically strong program, even if it's not a Harvard, Penn, or Washington. So choose a solid program where you can make a strong education and have the resources and opportunities for you. If a class is too expensive, don't be afraid to look up. Our public and private schools can still the top numbers and now control the most competitive specialty for decisions. I know that after the summer program is strong and the resources are low. I keep you to fix. And to my candidates, if you have a solid program and the resources in the schools of your students. Ultimately, it's more common that you want a system that you implement in your life that you can create and that usually dictate your trajectory rather than don't.
So again, we don't have time to finish the video, but his main point is no matter what school you go to, what school you can afford to go to, etc., it is about how hard you work at that school. Having those 3 indicators of socioeconomic status, if you're a man and if you're white, helps, but it's ultimately about the decisions that you make to make your education worthwhile.